One Pride, what's going on? It's your boy, T. Back at it again with another episode of Talking with T. Let's get into it. Let's get after it, man. On this channel, we talk about Detroit sports, and we chase down the best version of ourselves. If that interests you, do me a favor and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It really helps this channel grow and get in the algorithm, and I really appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to rock with me, T. So let's dive right in the video. Today's episode or video, we're going to be talking about the Detroit Lions joint practices with the Indianapolis Colts and why I think they're so important. And then I'm going to break down the observation I'm seeing from the writers. I'm excited from what I'm seeing out of Indianapolis with what the Lions got, the work the Lions got in. Yeah, it wasn't always so great. Yeah, you saw some stories where Okuda's getting cooked, and then you see today that he's bouncing back. We're going to get into that in a little bit. But what I'm very appreciative of this week is for my team to get some work against a solid Indianapolis Colts team. With Matt Ryan at their quarterback, they're going to be a legitimate playoff team. And they got Jonathan Taylor in the backfield as an MVP. Their defensive line is no slouch. They got Yannick Ngakoue, DeForest Buckner. Their whole defense is solid. Darius Leonard, I forgot about him. Their whole offensive line is solid. Like, this is a good team we get to go good work against. And that's what I love from Dan Campbell's, my first point, Dan Campbell's press conference today ahead of the joint practice they had. He said that they don't feel out of place. They feel very confident they could compete with this team. Like, that's what they liked yesterday. They competed very well. They were competing at a high pace, and it said Campbell said that gave him confidence and that gives his team confidence. You know how huge that is. Just know that your coach knows that you guys have an opportunity to win every single week, and he can put you in the position to win every single week. As a player, I would have loved that. All my coaches, I think they understood the talent we had, and they knew every week that we didn't really have a chance. That's how I felt when I was being coached in high school. But when you have a coach that genuinely believes in you guys, genuinely believes that you guys can win, I'm telling you, that's a beautiful feeling as a player, and you just want to run through a brick wall for that coach, man, because he knows what it takes to get you to that next step. That's just my point from Campbell's press conference, and I'm glad they're feeling very confident from these joint practices, and I'm glad that gives me confidence as a fan that they can go into any game and compete this year. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling really good, and I'm drinking too much blue Kool-Aid. Comment down below what you guys think. Now let me get into my second point. Today it sounds like the defense had a great day. The defense bounced back from yesterday because all you saw Pat McAfee, shout out Matt Ryan on Twitter, saying he went 4 or 5 yesterday, or however many reps they did. He diced up Okuda. They had 3 touchdowns in the 7-on-7 period. It just didn't sound like the defense had a good day. So when I read all those observations yesterday, I was like, man, here we go again. Same old defense. We didn't get any better. This same old Lions. That's what I thought yesterday when I saw all those observations or those early reports, because it seemed like it's all Indianapolis beat reporters. Pat McAfee is an Indianapolis fan, so all I'm reading is, man, the Lions are getting diced up. Lions are getting torched. So I'm like, here we go. We can't even compete. And then you see that the offense had a really good day yesterday. So the deep bounced back today. Okuda bounced back today. They stopped him 12 times in the red zone. This is so huge. They went 12 plays in the red zone, and the Lions didn't give up any plays against the Indianapolis Colts, who's got Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman, Matt Ryan as their quarterback, and who knows how many reps the starters got. But at the same time, the Lions stopped them 12 times from the red zone. Granted, I read in a article that Frank Reich picked up a flag and they didn't accept a pass interference call, but you still stopped them 12 times in the red zone, and a couple times at the 1-yard line. Rodrigo stuffing Jonathan Taylor at the 1 is something I read, and that's super encouraging. Rodrigo might be a steal. I'm going to get to that point in a minute. But Goff and the offense yesterday, they didn't look so good in one-on-ones. They didn't look really good in 7-on-7s, but in the team period, they bounced back and they got in a rhythm. That's all that matters, because that Indianapolis defense is very good. The offense is getting good work. The defense is getting good work against a good team. That brings me back to the original point in the video, man. As long as the offense is feeling good, as long as the offense is getting in a rhythm against a good defense, I'm all for it, man. Today they said it was a little sloppy. Amon-Ra St. Brown dropped the ball, then Swift dropped the ball, and then they said Jamal Williams was like, there's a 99% chance that never happens again. And then they said Amon-Ra snapped back later in the practice and caught a tip ball for, I don't know if it was a touchdown or just caught a pass. So he bounced back. The offense got some good work. The defense got some good work. I'm all for it. I'm happy for that. Now let's get into Malcolm Rodriguez, man. When he was drafted in the 6th round, like couple months ago. You're looking at his highlights, and it just reminds me, because all the linebackers I see that are successful in the NFL, maybe a couple of Darius Leonard, wasn't he drafted in the second or third round? It seems to be late round draft picks that the linebackers have success in. I don't know. Does it seem like that to you? The Packers always had that Martinez guy, and Martinez reminds me a lot of Rodriguez, because Martinez was just always there making the play when the Packers would play the Lions, and when I would watch some Packers games. Martinez, wherever he's at, then he went to the Giants, but he's just a reliable linebacker, and that's exactly what I see from Malcolm Rodriguez, and he's doing everything right. He seems to be loving drawing the attention from the fans, the coaches, the teammates. Everyone loves him. He's doing everything the right way, so I'm excited. I think he's going to be a steal, and I might buy a Malcolm Rodriguez jersey if everything goes the way they're saying it's going. And my thoughts on these joint practices, like you've been hearing my thoughts on these joint practices throughout this whole video. The Detroit Lions are getting good work against a good team, and that's why these joint practices are so huge and they're so beneficial. Because if we look bad yesterday, but today the Lions defense looks great. Yesterday the offense looks pretty good. The Colts defense looks pretty good. Iron sharpens iron. That's been the whole point of this training camp. That's been the whole point of grit. That's been the whole point of what Dan Campbell's been trying to preach to this team. Just keep getting better and better every single day. And it's about time we got a coach here. It's about time we got players here that want to win here for this city. I'm so excited for this season. I can't wait for September 11th against the Eagles. I don't want Darius Slay to win. I don't want anything about the Eagles to win. I don't like anything about the Eagles, because when we played the Eagles, when Slay picked off Carson Wentz, like back in 2016, maybe 2015, I was at that game and I sat with a bunch of Eagles fans. I hate Eagles fans. I can't stand them. So there's that. There's my little rant. But if you made it to the end of this video, like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you for tuning in. One Pride signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video.